Nick Speyrer, TV detective. That's what the name sounds like. It's an awesome name. Nick Speyrer, Spy. Hey, Mr. Nick, how are you this morning?
I am great. I wish I had an introduction like that every morning. I get fired up for work.
Nick Speyrer, or as I like to say, Nick Speyrer, Program Coordinator for the Restore Homeowner Assistance Program of Louisiana. You know, I was talking to Erin a couple of days about, she sent me the email about booking the interview, and I said, is this more flood stuff? And she said, yeah, looks like it. Mr. Nick, is this stuff ever going to go away? When's it going to be wrapped up? What's the deal?
No, look, I mean, unfortunately, we live in a state that deals with way too much water, Robin and Aaron, so we've got things rolling right now with the Restore Louisiana program. I know you guys up in North Louisiana were greatly impacted by the floods of March of 2016, and then the rest of the state really got hit hard with those August floods. So we've got about $1.3 billion that we've finally been able to get pulled down from Congress. And we're working right now with homeowners across our state that were impacted by those floods, trying to get them into the program to where we can do one of two things. We want to help reimburse those homeowners that have already either started or completed their repairs. And then for those homeowners that still have work to do, or even if they haven't started their repairs to their flooded homes, this program has assistance available to be able to do that.
So let's prioritize A, B, C, D. Who's, what, and where on the list if they're listening?
Look, if you were flooded by any of the floods of 2016, whether it was March or August, you need to do one of two things. You need to go online to restore.la.gov.
Hang on just a second. Restore.la.gov.
That is correct.
Okay.
And in the top left-hand corner of that website, there's a big sign that says, take the survey. That survey is the first step for entering the program. It does two things, Robert. First thing, it lets us know where each homeowner across our state that was impacted by the floods, where they are in their recovery efforts. Therefore, we can figure out how best to assist them with the funds we have today. But secondly, it allows us to continue to collect the information we need to go to Washington with, saying, look, we had billions of dollars worth of damage. Our homeowners are really struggling to repair from these floods, and we need additional assistance. We put in a request for about $3 billion for our homeowner program. To date, we've only been appropriated about $1.3 billion. And while that's a lot of money, we had about 86,000 homeowners across our state that were impacted by the flood. And we know there are thousands in your listening area that have yet to go online or call our call center to take this survey. So we mentioned the website earlier, Robert. The phone number, and you could call Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., is 866-735-2001.
Nick, you're having a meeting today. Is that correct?
That is correct. You know, look, while certainly online and phone is an opportunity, you know, we also want to get out to the communities that were impacted by the flood. So we're about to pack up our stuff from Baton Rouge, head your way. We will be at the Shreve Memorial Library, the Atkins branch, at 3704 Greenwood Road, from 3 to 7 p.m. this afternoon. And what we're going to have, Aaron, is, 7 or 8 members of our team. There's no public presentation. This isn't a traditional public meeting. We're just there to answer questions, to assist homeowners that would like help with the survey. So we'll sit them down on our computers, get them into the system so we can begin the process to help in those homeowners' recovery. And then some of the individuals in your area have already entered the program. They're now working through the formal application. And so we've encouraged and invited them to come meet us, bring their documents to us so we can work their applications and, again, try to get this money back into their homes and try to get homes rebuilt, neighborhoods rebuilt, and restore our communities.
What do people need to bring today if they're coming to see you at the library? What documents are critical?
Yeah, look, if they haven't taken the survey yet, they don't need to bring anything. We just need them to come with their information. In terms of their address, the survey takes about 10 minutes to do, Aaron. And we're going to just we're trying to figure out, where did you live? We're able to then pull a lot of information from other federal systems that we have access to. How much damage occurred? Where are you in your recovery process? We'll try to get some other information, which will then allows us to understand when we might be able to get to your application. If you've begun the application phase, and we've been in communications with you regarding the documents that you need, but we're trying to make this first step, which is really, if any homeowner out there, if you had flooding from those 2016 floods, come visit us today from 3 to 7, or if you're unable to attend our event today, we're going to come back up to the Shreveport area in the coming weeks and months. But you can always go online to restore.la.gov or call our call center at 866-735-2001.
But Mr. Nick, pardon me. So you suspect, no, wait, you know for a fact that there are thousands, literally thousands of people in our area, Shreveport, Bossier, the Arklatex, who are eligible for some kind of repayment and or flood funding who haven't even started the process yet, who may not even know they're eligible?
That is correct, Robert. I mean, so we had some 86,000 homeowners across our state that were impacted by the floods. We've had a little over 30,000 people in the past 2 months take the first step, which is the survey. There's a lot of homeowners that just don't think they'll qualify because they may have already completed the repairs. I mean, the good news is this program is able to provide reimbursement dollars if you meet the eligibility criteria to those homeowners that have already completed the repairs. And whether or not you had flood insurance, whether or not you're done with the repairs, we need you to go online or call our call center or come visit with us today when we're in Shreveport to take the first step. It's a 15-minute survey, tops. No documentation is required, and that would allow us to begin to process you, see if you're going to be eligible for some benefits today. And as I mentioned earlier, it continues to help us build our case to secure additional dollars to help those homeowners that were ravaged by the great floods of 2016.